Hey guys, we're from DeBEXt consulting firm and we're going to be giving you Fairfax some information on how to go about improving your company. We'll firstly introduce ourselves. I'm Karina and I'm from the accounting department.
My name is Ajay and I'm from finance department.
My name is Rita. I come from the international business department.
My name is Andre. I'm from the marketing department.
My name is Ling. I'm from the economic department.
Mida from Department of Economics too.
Okay, for the first part is the industry overview. As we can see, the market share that is owned by Fairfax Media Limited is 31.9%, while the biggest one is held by News Australia Holdings at 60.1% and 8% for Seven West Media. And now we're going to discuss the key driving factors of the industry. First of all, it's the revenue versus employment growth that shows an increasing trend, which is good for the industry, while the real household discretionary income is decreasing over time, as seen on the graph. Lastly, we're gonna discuss about the industry revenue. In this graph, we can see that all the points are in the negative side, but it's have an increasing trend from the year 2010, and we hope that in the future, the revenue will increase in a positive manner.
Rita, this part is what analyze. The strength of Fairfax is highly skilled workforce through successful training and learning program. They have strong brand portfolio, reliable reputation, and major supply chain, which can be useful for organizations to expand into new markets. The weakness of Fairfax is lack of innovation. As developing of technology, the world has gone digital, so there is a gap in the product range of sale, which leads the profitability ratio below the industry. The case of Fairfax is market saturation because the large number of players in the industry. The new technology developed by competitors also serious threats for Fairfax, and protect the environment is more and more important, so the rising price of raw material can pose the threats for Fairfax. The opportunity of Fairfax is merge with another firm that should have new lifestyle and bring new technology that will enable the firm to attract a customer. The new turn in the consumer behavior can open up a new market for Fairfax, which can provide a great opportunity for organization diversity into new products.
Less than 20 years ago, no newspaper professional or reader would have ever imagined that print news would be where it is today. But the advantage of the internet, smartphone, and other mobile devices and the grow in popularity to become an almost indispensable part of everyday life have dramatically changed to the way companies do business. In the macroeconomic perspective, demand for traditional newspaper is decreasing. Quality decreases, the size of newspaper industry becomes small with less profit. As a result, many firms will leave the market. PwC have predicted in the next 6 years, the traditional newspaper industry will continue to decrease and the turn of the online sector will become more stronger. The rivers of gold are drying up and vulnerable Australian company Fairfax Media in a scenario that escapes the dilemma facing traditional newspaper models around the world. For the diversified media group sustained largely by newspaper advertising revenue and classified in particular, the stark reality is that a huge proportion of its revenue are now diverted and flowing online and the smaller digital company emerge.
For the next part of the discussion, me and Karina will look at from the financial point of view whether it would benefit Fairfax to merge with Channel 9. First thing, I'm going to discuss about the stock price. If Fairfax and Channel 9 are considering to merge, then the target company stock price or Channel 9 will increase because Fairfax has to pay dividends for the acquisition and Fairfax company price will decrease. In a short term, it will benefit Fairfax from both shareholder and company point of view. For shareholder point of view, they can get their investment back by selling company stock at lower price. And for the company point of view, they can obtain a fresh capital which they could allocate to improve management, opening a new infrastructure, invest in research and development, or restructure their company debt.
As you already know, the financial performance from the print media side of Fairfax is not doing so well. All three sub-departments of the print media have revenues that are in the negatives, and the projected revenue within this industry is also declining. This, however, is not an indication of the whole performance of the company as a whole, as the online services that you offer, such as Domain and Stan, are keeping the business afloat. Looking at the financial ratios, we are able to see that you can meet debts as the total debt to total assets is positive at 0.454 and that the current ratio is 1.187. These are good signs. However, the return on equity ratio is negative at 0.067, so at the moment you are not a desirable investment. This is, however, easy to turn around as it is not too far gone. Our recommendations for you to improve your current negative position within the print media industry is to implement a program between Channel 9 and Fairfax to prompt an interest in reading the newspaper among the younger generation. This could easily be done with the help of a popular children's program that is currently running on 9, or even introducing a new one centred around this idea. We believe that print media is a better alternative to the online media that children are exposed to, as this goes through a more intense editing process compared to the instant of online media. This could also be an initiative that involves help from the government to be implemented into the schooling system. However, this might be hard to come by. We recommend for you, Fairfax, to go ahead with the proposed merger with Channel 9. This will open up a lot of opportunities for you to further improve the way your business is performing. We do, however, recommend that you try and keep the entities separate and not to merge them as one, as they are both strong companies on their own. This merger will not negatively affect shareholders, as each shareholder will be given compensation in the form of Channel 9 shares.
So thanks for listening, and we hope all of our information is valuable for you. Thank you.
Thank you.